Hi, and welcome to Amazing Grace Bible Journaling. My name is Amanda, and I'm coming online today to do Bible journaling with Crafty, Abigail's newest Bible journaling printable release. It is called Look Up Child, after the song by Lauren Daigle. The key verse is Colossians 3:2. Colossians 3:2 says, "Set your minds on things that are above, not on things that are on earth." And I love that Abigail has these hot air balloons filled with sunflowers and patterns and all these colors, and just I'm a huge fan of hot air balloons. I think they're so whimsical and lighthearted, and they bring joy. I would love to go see a hot air balloon festival one day, and this is like I feel like this is one of my favorites that Abigail has done. I really like it, and so I'm excited to share this video with you today. I put down some gesso. Oh, and it is hard to choose a favorite, so I don't know if this is my favorite, but it is a top choice for sure. Some of my paint I think went bad, so I chose a different blue, and I'm putting some glitterific pop on top of it. I love this stuff. It is so glittery, and I'm using a catalyst. I've been using my Scentsy tool for maybe years, and I was like, I think it's time to get a catalyst and, like a mixed media tool for paint. I prefer using a catalyst or even like a Starbucks card for scraping paint than a paintbrush. I'm not sure why, because I like the texture that a paintbrush brings. As you can see, I'm using a paintbrush for some chiclets here, as Emily likes to call them, and I'm spritzing some distress spritz, that's what it's called, and I just think it adds some shimmer. It's just really pretty, and I'm just going mixed media crazy on this Bible journaling entry, and I'm loving it. I'm having so much fun, and I feel like, why not add some extra texture with some word stamps. So it's like this cursive writing that you can't read, but it looks good in the background. So I add that on. I use that stamp pretty often. I got it on sale. Then I start cutting out the printable. So some of the verses in this printable are Colossians 3:2, which says, "Set your mind on things that are above, not on things that are on earth." To me, this thinks like, we tend to focus on material things. Maybe I should say I tend to focus on material things. It's easy to focus on the things that are in front of us and what we want, and like physical items, and maybe comparing what we have with what others have. But that's something that is called coveting, and God asks us not to covet what our neighbors have. I think there was a time I was babysitting, and this was years and years and years ago. I was babysitting full time in a very nice home with a very nice family, and I was just like, they had these beautiful murals on the wall And I was just like, I'm never gonna live in a house like this. And I was coveting their house, and I was coveting the things that they had. They had everything that was just nice, and if they had craft supplies, they had the best craft supplies. Like they had a beautiful home. And so we should be satisfied with what God has given us. And truly, here in, I'm assuming, well, we're not all in the same country, but a lot of us have a lot more than many people do in the world. And God has given us a lot of good gifts that we should be grateful for. And he doesn't want us to focus on the material items. He wants us to focus on him and on his kingdom. The next verse says, "Turn my eyes from looking at worthless things and give me life in your ways." That's Psalm 119:37. So turn my eyes away from these worthless things. We can't take anything with us to heaven when we go. It's just gonna be us, and we're gonna be in a better place. And my Bible study was talking about this today. That's probably why I'm bringing it up like that. But the next verse is, "You keep in perfect peace whose mind is stayed on you because he trusts in you." Isaiah 26:3. "But seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added to you." Matthew 6:33. There's also verses about the widow who gives, I think it's 2 pence, and she gives a little, but it's all that she had, but really she gave the most out of everyone because it was all that she had. And that was one of the verse references. And keep your life free from the love of money. Be content with what you have, for he has said, "I will never leave you nor forsake you." Hebrews 13:5. The heavens declare the glory of God, and the sky above proclaims his handiwork. Psalm 19:1. So I think, keeping our eyes on Jesus is very important, and we're his children, and we're his ambassadors on earth, and we are his examples, and we are his image bearers, and we should not place so much value in the things on this earth. This world is not our home, but we are still living in it. So that means that while we're here, we should work for God and not for man, and and do good while we're here. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for staying to the end to watch this video. I hope that you have a blessed day. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. I would love to have you on this channel. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.